welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review video on the new 24K Nudes from Maybelline. And I kind of have a love-hate relationship with these palettes, I'm not gonna lie. I have all of the other ones except for the graffiti nudes because I found out that that's only at Ulta, so I need to get that one. I don't know why I buy these palettes, to be honest, because the last couple ones I absolutely hated, but like I have them all, so I need to have them all, you know what I mean? Like, you probably don't know what I mean because that's weird and obsessive. But I heard some pretty okay reviews about this, so I'm gonna go ahead and review it for you. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna do some close up right here. So it comes with 12 shadows, and they're a mixture of like satin. There's like a kind of a glittery looking one, and then a few matte shades. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good variety of colors. Now, the last couple palettes, like the Brights palette from them, the Rock Nudes, and the Blush Nudes, they were not that great. I liked the original nudes. The pigmentation wasn't bad, and then the smokes wasn't bad either. So I'm going to let you know what I think about this. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you. I'm going to do a finger swatch, and then I'm going to do a brush swatch as well. So these are the first two right here. This one and this one. I did a finger swatch right here, which is not bad, and then a brush swatch right here. The brush definitely like is not as pigmented as the finger swatch. So this is it's kind of like a satiny, it's sort of matte, but it kind of has like a sheen to it, this one on the bottom right here. But it's a very, very pale color, so it's going to be kind of hard to use if you have deeper skin tones. So it looks like there. It did come off kind of chalky. And then this satin, kind of a shimmery shade right here, like it's really, really soft and I like it. And it is just kind of light. So I think if you have a lighter skin tone, it would look nice on you. But it is a little bit light, and I haven't used this on my eye or anything, so we'll see how that looks when I use it on my eye. But first, swatches right here, and yeah, not too bad. Swatches right here is this row right here. This is like a really deep chocolatey brown, and then this one right here is like a shimmery, kind of metallic cranberry shade. The brown is actually really, really, really pigmented and soft and really creamy. So I like that one a lot, and it's a really deep brown. I haven't seen a brown, like a matte brown like this in the drugstore, like an actual palette in a while. So yeah, I like this a lot. Now the next one right here, this kind of cranberry shade, it's really hard to see, but it's not too bad. It's not very pigmented though, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a pretty color nonetheless. So it's kind of like a cranberry with gold, like a gold shift to it. So yeah, you can't really see it that well. So yeah, and it could be the lighting too, but when I look at it right here, you can't see it that well either. So I don't know. Shades right here are not that pigmented looking on camera, but in person they're not that bad, and I think they look really, really pretty. So this one right here is an olive green shade. The finger swatches aren't that great, but the brush swatches surprisingly are better. So it's these two right here. This is just a really pretty kind of white frosty shade with like a gold shimmer to it. And then this one is an olive green with a gold shift, and that's what it looks like right here. So yeah, you know, and I'm not using, there's no primer on my hand, so I can't say what it's going to look like when you have a primer on your eyelid, but the color payoff is not as bad as the other palettes that have come out. So yeah, not the best, but not the worst. Here are the swatches. So far, these are the most pigmented, and I actually really like these shades. This one is kind of like a charcoal black color. It's not completely black, but it is black. And then the one above it is just kind of like a champagne gold color. These are the most pigmented so far, and I really like them. This one especially, with the brush, it glided on so like smoothly, not patchy at all. And same with this one. They're really buildable. I did kind of build this one up so you can see the color of it, but after just one swipe, it was pretty pigmented. So yeah, the finger swatches aren't doing that well today, guys, but everything else looks good. So far, not that bad. Next is this row right here. This one is probably the worst one so far. It's really, really chalky. It's supposed to be like a nude shade. Really, really chalky and a lot of fallout. Then this one, it's pretty. It just matches my skin tone almost, so you probably can't really see it. But it's a really pretty, almost like coppery shade. I think this is going to look really good in the summer. Like, as a highlight, like, I don't know, or on like your shoulders or something. If you go, I don't know, if you're wearing like a strapless shirt or something, I think that's gonna look really, really, really pretty on deeper skin tone, especially because it like matches and it gives like a nice sheen, like on your little non-existent collarbones, Ari. Yeah, I think it'll look really nice. I like the shade a lot, and it's really has a nice sheen to it. But yeah, this matte one right here is not the greatest. So definitely not least, this gold shade right here, is beautiful and very pigmented. Both the finger swatch and the brush swatch. Nice. You see that sheen? Like, that looks really, really, really good. I think probably could get away with that. You know what? No, no, no. I was gonna say you can get away with using this as a highlighter. Maybe if you use a little tiny bit, and only if you have a deeper skin tone, because it's gonna look yellow on anybody else. But it looks really, really. Sorry, I'm like not even showing you. I'm looking at it over here. It's really pretty. And then this last one right here is like a black with gold glitter. It's pretty. Yeah, it's nothing special though. So I don't know. You can kind of see the glitter. It's not super sparkly, but it's sparkly nonetheless. And the finger swatch wasn't that great. But this gold one, like, I'm still mesmerized by it. It's so pretty. Yeah. Okay. All right. So my final thoughts on this, like, do you absolutely need this palette? No. But it's a nice palette. I think it retailed for like, I think it's $9.89 at Walmart. I ended up getting this at Walgreens and it was like $11. So no, but you can never, honestly, it's hard to find these palettes, like especially when they're new at Target and Walmart, and you usually find them at Walgreens and CVS, but they are more expensive. So yeah. I think my favorite colors in here is obviously that gold one, this really deep chocolatey brown, the olive green, and that coppery shade right here. So I think those ones are the best. My least favorite one is this nude shade right here, and everything else is pretty okay. Like, you don't absolutely need this palette, but I do think it's a good palette, and it's gonna have, you can do a lot of different looks with it. And I think, you know, for spring, it'll be okay. It's kind of like on the deeper shade or deeper side. So I think during summer, I would use this more than in the spring, but yeah, it's pretty nonetheless. So yeah, I think like out of 5, I'd probably give this like a 2.5. So it's good, but it's not that great. But yeah, there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.